Hi friends, it's Miss Brenda here. So last night the Dodgers won the World Series. To celebrate, I wanted to share with you a story about a very influential Dodger player named Jackie Robinson. The story is titled, Play Ball, Jackie. Play Ball, Jackie by Stephen Krensky. Play ball, called the home plate umpire at Ebbets Field. It was Major League Baseball's opening day, April 15, 1947. The Brooklyn Dodgers were playing the Boston Braves. More than 25,000 fans settled into their seats. One of them was Matty Romano. He was sitting in the grandstand behind third base. The spring afternoon was cool and the air smelled of peanuts and popcorn. Matty was a big Dodger fan. The team had finished second in the National League in 1946. Matty knew that they would be better this year. Just a few more wins and they could make it to the World Series. A lot of kids were in the stands, even on a school day. Matty's father, like many others, had taken him out early for an afternoon game. Free tickets, his father had told him. One of the guys at work refused to go. Really? Said Matty. Someone gave up tickets on opening day? He must be crazy. Matty's father shook his head. Not crazy, he said, disgusted. About what? Matty asked. His father pointed at first base. The first baseman was pounding his fist into his mitt. Matty knew his name, Jackie Robinson. He was a black man. For a lot of people, that was a problem. Up until now, black men didn't play Major League Baseball. Oh, sure, some played baseball all the time, and some of them were really good, like Satchel Paige and Josh Gibson, but they played only in the Negro Leagues, where everyone was black. Baseball wasn't the only place that had banned black people. Many had read that in some parts of the country, black people couldn't eat in certain restaurants. They couldn't stay in certain hotels when they rode a public bus, they had to sit in the back. Times seemed to be changing though. Black soldiers had fought for the United States in World War II. Now that the war was over, black people were doing some things they couldn't do before. One of those things was take part in Major League Baseball games. What do you think, Dad? Matty asked. Should Jackie Robinson be here? I want to see the best players out there, said his father. I don't care what color they are. Remember your grandfather came to America from Italy? Lots of people don't give him a chance either. He looked strange to them. His clothes were shabby, and he spoke English with an accent. He had to work long and hard for everything he got. Matty remembered hearing his grandfather's stories around the kitchen table. Everyone deserved a chance for a better life, his grandfather and Jackie Robinson too. Matty watched the Braves shortstop, Dick Culler, come to the plate. Dodgers pitcher Joe Haddon was on the mound. Come on, Haddon, Matty's father yelled at the pitcher. Show him the heat. Haddon pitched. 1 out, 2 outs, 3 outs. 3 up, 3 down, said Matty. Just the way I like it. Now the Dodgers came to bat. Johnny Sane was pitching for the Braves. Robinson was the second batter. Matty had his fingers crossed, but it didn't help. Robinson grounded out to third. You're an old man, Robinson, yelled one spectator. Matty turned to his father. Jackie's 28, his father explained. That's old for a rookie, but he is great in spring training, even with all he had to put up with. Like what? Asked Matty. I read about it in the paper, his father said. Some players on the team gave him a hard time, and he couldn't stay at the same nice hotels as the white ball players. Matty shook his head. He noticed that some people in the crowd were wearing I'm for Jackie buttons. Most of them were black. On the field, Jackie seemed comfortable at first base, helping to turn a double play. Robinson used to play shortstop and second base, said Matty's father, but playing first was his best chance for making the majors. When Jackie came up again, Matty held his breath. This time, Jackie fouled out Jackie flied out to left field. At least he got some wood on it, Matty murmured. You stink, Robinson, someone shouted behind him. Go back where you belong. Matty frowned. He knew how nervous he would be batting in his first major league game. Maybe Jackie was nervous too. He certainly looked tensed his next time up, hitting into a double play. At the seventh inning stretch, the Dodgers were behind 3-2. Matty stood in line to buy a hot dog. Two white kids were talking to a black boy in front of them. That's stupid, said one, pointing to the I'm for Jackie button the black boy was wearing. Negroes should stick to their own kind, said the other. They'll never make it in the big leagues. Robinson 0 for 3 today. Just you wait, said the black boy. Jackie will show you. There are plenty of good black players out there. The first kid was laughing. But this is the majors, he said. It sure is, said Matty. That's why it's so important for the Dodgers to have the best team possible. If some of the best players are black, they're the ones who can help us get to the World Series. That's what we all want, isn't it? The boys nodded. Everything all right? Asked his father when he got back. I see you got a button. Matty nodded. It was a gift from a new friend. Oh, we met these two kids, Matty explained. They didn't think Jackie belonged on the team. And? His father asked. Matty grinned. We straightened them out. Jackie came to bat again in the bottom of the seventh. With Eddie Stanky on first, he bunted down the line. The ball rolled toward first as Jackie ran up the baseline. The first baseman, Earl Torgeson, charged the ball. He fielded it cleanly but hurried his throw. The ball hit Jackie in the back and rolled right into field. By the time the right fielder picked it up, Jackie was on second base. Stanky was on third. Good hustle, Jackie, yelled Matty. His father was impressed. Did you see that? He just exploded out of the box. The next batter was Pete Reiser. He was one of Matty's favorites. Come on, said Matty. We need to tie it at least. Reiser hit a double just inside the right field line. Both runners got home easily. It was Jackie Robinson's first run in the big leagues. We're ahead now, said Matty, hopefully for keeps. His hope came true. The Dodgers scored once more that inning and won the game 5-3. So what do you think? Matty's father asked as they stood to leave. Matty laughed. I think the guy you work with is crazy. Crazy? Why is that? Said his dad. Because, said Matty, I wouldn't have missed Jackie Robinson for anything. As Matty and his father filed out of the stadium, they saw a lot of happy faces. I wonder how nervous Jackie was, said Matty. I'll bet he's got to have a game behind him. The Dodgers' new first baseman had done well for a rookie. It was a good sign. Watch out, World Series, Matty shouted. Here we come. This was going to be a season to remember. He just knew it. And so here we have some pictures of Jackie Robinson when he was playing for the Dodgers. Okay, friends, I hope you guys enjoyed this story.